Hey y'all, just want to do a opening, see how far I can go with this here. On this Bible I got, it's this Simplified King James Version Bible, and I'm going to take a look at it and see if it's really worth having, you know. They sent me these little cute little box. Look at there, cute little kid box. Blues Clues and all that stuff on there. Look at there, it's blue. Oh, ain't it cute? Alright, well, anyway. Mushy stuff. Anyway, take my little handy dandy, what's this thing called? I got this little knife at yeah, the Lost Sea over there in, I think it was Sweetwater, Tennessee one time. So, trying to pull out a blade here. It's even got my name on it. See, Thomas, first name. A little blade out here. There we go. I'll cut this sucker open. Kind of cut it away from me. Here we go. I don't want to cut myself. But I can do that sometime, you know. I can cut myself like an idiot. Pretty sharp. Pretty sharp for a little knife. So take it out of here. Huh. They delivered this on a Sunday, if you can believe that. On a Sunday. So this is the Simplified King James Version. I'm going to take this down now. So I was looking through the Simplified King James Version Bible, and I came across to, I don't know why I just thought about it. I just thought a word of affirm, and I was looking at the word affirm, and then I looked at the word of affinity for some reason or other, and I thought to myself, I wonder what it says in the King James Version Bible and the Simplified King. Hey, wait a minute. In the Simplified King James Version Bible about that word affinity, because it tells us in the Bible, the Authorized Version, King James Bible, in 2 Chronicles chapter 18 verse 1, this is what it says. It says, now Jehoshaphat had riches and honor and abundance, and joined affinity with Ahab. Now that can mean a contract, that can mean a alliance, and that can mean a marriage. It's not a contract, and it's not marriage. So it's obviously two men coming together, being friends with one another, and having naturally an alliance. Now, hold on to that. I go to the Simplified King James Version, and I'm going to show it to you on the camera here. Well, maybe I can't, I don't know, but so I don't have it the other way around. But I'll show it to you the best way I can. Right here it says, in the Simplified King James Version Bible, this right here, it says, now Jehoshaphat had riches and honor and abundance. By marriage he allied himself with Ahab. Okay, that's not being specific as to who got married, whether his daughter, his son to Ahab's daughter, likely that is what happened, if anything, or vice versa. You know, it didn't say by who got married in the Simplified King James Version Bible. So to me, that's not very clear, that's not very concise, because it's giving you two different meanings of the same thing of what affinity means. It can be marriage, or it can be somebody coming into an alliance. So it's not being clear on that, but the Authorized Version is pretty clear. So let me read it one more time from the King James Version here to you. Now Jehoshaphat had riches and honor and abundance and joined affinity with Ahab. Join is defining what affinity means. Affinity is join, vice versa. It means they came together and they were friends. Because you read down further in the scriptures, you know, they went out together to war. They didn't get married to one another, right? They didn't say anything about their children being married. Their son, a son to a daughter, or a daughter to a son. They didn't say anything about that. But when you look in the Simplified King James Version, it's supposed to be simplified, right? It says, by marriage he allied himself with Ahab. That doesn't sound right. Jehoshaphat was a manly man. He didn't believe in that kind of thing, so naturally he wouldn't have done that. I'm sure Ahab wouldn't have done that either. Jehoshaphat was a godly man, and he wouldn't have done that. So he was a godly king. He wouldn't have went against the Lord and did that kind of thing. So naturally, it meant that they joined together as friends. They had an alliance to one another. They didn't have a contract. They weren't married like people try to do today. They had a contract. They didn't have a contract. They were allied one with another. So see, there's one little mess up the Simplified King James Version has already made, and to my dissatisfaction. And so anyone sees that, they're going to think, oh, wow, that's what people do today. They marry one another, same-sex people. They're married, and so, that's interesting. So it's leading people astray, and they shouldn't be doing that. So you should stick with the authorized version. And that's one of many. That's one thing I found out of many. But anyway, I just wanted to share it with you real quick.